Hey everybody, Scott here, and welcome to the weekly Freelance Bar podcast.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah.
And today we're doing a deep dive into AI.
Yes, AI. It seems like every week there's something new happening.
I know, right? It's just
Yeah.
crazy how fast it's all developing.
Yeah, and it's changing everything.
Exactly. That's why we wanted to take a closer look at some of the biggest developments this week.
So what do we got? What are we looking at?
Well, first up we have Google's Notebook LM.
Oh, yeah, I read a little bit about that.
So it's not just summarizing documents anymore. It's becoming much more interactive.
Interactive? How so?
Imagine listening to an AI-generated summary of a research paper, but then you can actually ask questions and get instant clarification.
Wow. So it's like having a conversation with the AI about the information.
Exactly. And that's where the technology behind it gets really interesting.
Right. Because it has to understand what you're asking and respond in a way that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's all thanks to natural language processing, which is basically AI's ability to understand and generate human language.
So it's not just spitting out pre-programmed responses. It's actually processing your questions and coming up with answers on the fly.
That's right. And that have huge implications for how we learn and access information in the future.
Because instead of just passively reading or listening, we can actually engage with the material in a much deeper way.
But it also makes you wonder, does it make us too reliant on AI to do the thinking for us?
Yeah, that's a valid concern. I mean, could it impact our ability to think critically or form our own interpretations?
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind as this technology develops.
Absolutely. Now, what else is going on this week?
Well, OpenAI isn't letting Google steal all the limelight.
Oh, really? What are they up to?
They've just launched a new advanced voice mode for ChatGPT.
So now you can talk to it in real time.
Yeah, which is cool, but the really big news is that it can now analyze live camera feeds.
Wow, that's a game changer. What kind of possibilities does that open up?
Imagine using ChatGPT to identify plants in your garden.
Or like troubleshoot a gadget by just showing it the problem?
Exactly. The applications are endless. But of course, there are also concerns.
Like what?
Well, how reliable is AI object recognition at this point?
Right, because if it misidentifies something, that could have real-world consequences.
And then there's the whole issue of privacy and data security.
Yeah, giving AI constant access to our visual world is a bit unnerving.
Definitely raises some ethical questions.
No kidding. Okay, so we've got Google doing its thing and OpenAI pushing the boundaries. What else is happening?
Let's shift gears to the world of WordPress.
Oh, WordPress. Always a hotbed of activity.
It's been particularly dramatic this week with WP Engine, a major hosting provider, getting into a legal battle with Automattic.
Automattic being the company behind WordPress itself, right?
That's right. Automattic accused WP Engine of trademark misuse and restricted their access.
And that affected how many websites?
Potentially 200,000.
Wow. So this is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it goes beyond just these two companies.
How so?
It highlights the power dynamics in the open source ecosystem and how AI is adding another layer of complexity.
Because as AI tools become more integrated into platforms like WordPress, it raises questions about ownership control and data usage.
And it's not just theoretical. Automatic themselves just acquired WPAI.
WPAI. What's that?
They develop AI tools specifically for WordPress.
Oh, wow. So it seems like Automattic is trying to become the AI leader in the WordPress space.
Maybe. But it's interesting considering their stance against WP Engine.
So what kind of tools does WPAI offer?
They had one called Code WP, which generated code for WordPress.
Handy for developers.
And then there's Agent WP, which was an AI assistant.
So it sounds like they're aiming to provide a whole suite of AI-powered features for WordPress users.
And that could change the landscape of the platform significantly.
Definitely something to watch closely. Okay, so we've covered Google, OpenAI, and WordPress. Anything else?
One more thing from Google.
Okay, shoot.
Gemini AI, their new AI system, can now summarize entire Google Drive folders.
Really? That could be a lifesaver. How many times have you spent ages searching for a specific file in Drive?
Too many to count. So this
Exactly.
could be a huge time saver.
But it's also more than that, right?
Exactly. It suggests that AI is going to play a bigger role in helping us manage the overwhelming amount of digital information we all deal with.
Because think about it. AI could automatically organize your files, prioritize the most relevant content, and even extract valuable insights from your data.
That's a lot of potential.
It is. And finally, Google is also diving headfirst into extended reality.
XR.
Yeah. They've announced a new Android XR operating system for headsets and smart glasses.
Oh, wow. So they're really serious about AR and VR.
It seems so. And it makes sense considering all their other AI initiatives.
Right, because imagine experiencing the world through smart glasses powered by Gemini AI.
With real-time language translation, personalized recommendations, and AI companions that guide you through virtual landscapes.
Sounds like science fiction.
I know. It's mind-blowing how quickly things are progressing.
It's both exciting and a little bit scary at the same time.
Definitely a lot to think about.
From interactive AI summaries to reality-bending operating systems.
It's clear that AI is rapidly changing the world around us.
And it's only going to get more intense from here.
That's all for this week. Remember to follow us on YouTube, blueskyandx.com for hourly news updates. Stay connected.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.